a pro-growth, fundamental tax reform, lowering rates, having fewer rates, maybe 3 rates, lowering them, and closing loopholes. That's our idea. Now, we did a really poor job communicating that. Why? Well, because what happened was this. There was all the negotiation. Press loved to talk about revenue. Revenue this, revenue that. Where's your revenue? You don't want revenue. Republicans don't want revenue. They just want to cut. No one wants revenue. Here's what we did that was wrong. President Obama comes out and he goes, I'm going to push the populist buttons. I'm going to say jets, corporate jets, oil companies, whatever. Okay? I'm going to just talk about those all the time. I'm going to associate Republicans with them. Well, there's a lot of deception there. Because if they really wanted to get rid of those, why didn't they do it when they controlled all of government 8 months ago, 9 months ago? They didn't want to get rid of them. Secondly, they want to get rid of the Bush tax cuts. Why didn't they do it when they controlled all parts of government 9 months ago? They didn't do it. What they were doing was demagoguery. What we did was we came out and tried to economically explain a lot of these deductions, loopholes. That's what we tried to do. We tried to say, well, these aren't just for oil companies, these are for all companies, all job creators, which is true. Many of them are. And we made a lot of good points, but what we should have done is this. We should have said, Speaker Banner or somebody, and we finally got to it, but it was too late, because the press had already run with, we don't want revenue, they do. What we should have done is this. We're glad to see President Obama advocating closing loopholes. We're glad to see that. Because we're not just talking about it. We proposed it in our House budget back in April. We voted on it. I voted for it. And in fact, it reflects in large part what the President's own debt commission recommended. Lower the rates to the top rates to mid-20s, maybe 23% for the top rate. Have 2 other rates maybe. There's some different variations. Close these loopholes. So you're lowering everybody's rates. You're closing loopholes. By closing loopholes, you're getting more people paying taxes.